What is up YouTube? Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a bone meal farm using fish. Now for this bone meal farm, this is going to be a very specific way to make it. You can do this either in a mangrove swamp, and if you're doing it in a mangrove swamp, make sure this is below Y level 64 and is away from about any water source in a 50 block to 100 range. 50 to 70 block range, and if there is, either under it or next to it, just get a sponge and drain it out. This is especially important if there's any underground water caves, because the way fishes pathfind, they go to the closest or they go to the deepest pocket of water, and if there's one lower than the fish farm, then they're going to swim to that one instead of where they're supposed to. And you can also build this in a lush cave, but I highly recommend a mangrove swamp. But in case you're too far from one, or you don't want a portaling, then go ahead with the lush cave. So what we're going to do, we're going to make a 22 by 22. So this side is going to go 22, and then from here we're going to go to this block, and from there to there is 22. And basically every side should equal up to 22 from corner to corner, which will leave you with a 20 by 20 block area inside. Next, what you're going to do, from each corner, you're going to build in 10, and then once you get a 10, this middle section should be covered like this, so the 10th block should all be right here from each corner, so you'd break out these. And from here, you're going to make it 3D, so just like this. And if you're using sand, what I'd do, I'd replace it like this. Let's go. If you're doing this in mangrove swamp, either make sure all of this is one block, or make sure all of it is mud, not like whatever the other mud block is, strictly mud. Okay, now what we're gonna do, we're gonna break these out and break that just like this. So make sure there's one corner block in each, and we're making a trident killer. So you're gonna go one here, one here, one here, one here. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna get 4 droppers, and make sure this is droppers and not dispensers, and have them face this way. Next, you're gonna get your observers and shift and just place it against the droppers just like this. Now what you're gonna do first, what I do is after we're done building this trident killer, I'll show you just what to do. Then you're gonna get another solid block. It could be smooth stone, it could be cobblestone, deflate, and just fill in these blocks. Next, what you're gonna do is, I believe, if we find an area where the hopper is working, right here. So as you see, that's working. Let's turn that off. And so let's choose this way. So let's make a hole here, break these. Let's go 1, 2, and then boom. And let's see if, not that. I believe chests open through pistons. Yep. So they open through pistons, just do that, put a piston over it, and put back your stone block. And basically this is the trident farm. I'll explain it further once we get to there, but get your trident, throw the trident in last if you want. Next, I'd cover up the chest area just so water doesn't flow in there, fish don't fall in. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to go to each corner, and I'd make a water source nearby, and just fill all these in with water. So let's go ahead and do that. Now once they're like that, I'd fill in every other block. So you see that, boom, 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 and boom. And go ahead and do this for all of them. Now what this is supposed to do, as you see, once you fill it a certain way, it'll just start filling itself in. Boom, 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 boom. Oh. So as you can see, this flows down and as it's supposed to. So if we were to get some tropical fish, normally they should swim towards the middle, as you can see. Boom, they'll fall down. Obviously this will be activated. And before we do that, let's just throw our trident in there. So right there. There we go, just like that. Now if you want, you can put multiple tridents if you want to just kill them faster, but fish normally just die to one trident anyways, so like that. And that's basically all of the fish farm. Basically, and here's why. So, you see trident farm, it pushes it. Now, we're gonna make an AFK area. So, what you wanna do, grab some glass, or it could be scaffolding. I'd say grab both in this case. So pick one side from the middle of the farm, so like right here. And let's go about, I believe it's 12. I say go 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think it's 10 actually. And then let's go this way. So until we're above the farm, like the for this part, I wouldn't use scaffolding because you see it'll just fall. So let's break these. Build this part out of solid blocks until you get right above the middle. And then what you're gonna do is just fill in that like 2x2 area. Just like that. And then go like this. So this should be about one more out, so a 4x4. And this is so while you're AFKing, no monsters can get you. Oh, let's just make it like this. And if you have a solid block like this, I recommend lighting this area up just so you don't get jumped. And let's say you're staying here multiple nights, if you're just right here, phantoms can't get you, they'll hit here, get stuck. And so basically, I'm gonna go over how this works. If you have a looting 3 sword or 2, this is best for it, because since that is your trident, the looting effect still gets applied even though the trident doesn't have it, but your sword does. So this is gonna guarantee the maximum amount of bones you can get off tropical fish. So what happens is, while that trident killer's on, as your AFK, tropical fish will spawn, and they'll all pathfind downwards into the area down here. And so basically while you're AFKing, that'll do that. The fish do that, they get into the trident killer, they pathfind down, and you get bones. And the reason we want bones is, as I said earlier, is to fuel that super fast sugarcane farm. So with looting 3, you should get a really hefty amount really quickly, so you wouldn't have to AFK for too long just to get the simplest amount of sugarcane for the smallest project you're gonna need. So yeah, that is everything. I'm gonna go over the material list real quick for the farm and not the AFK area. So, well, I'll do both. For the AFK area, you need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20 glass blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Any block of your choice. It could be the same block you made the berry out of and that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 scaffolding. And that's going to be for the AFK area, and 1 torch. Then what you're going to need, you need 92 solid blocks for the rim and everything. These 2 right here, so 2, 2, 2, 2. So that's going to cover those, not counting these because this is an unfortunate situation with sand. You need 1 trapdoor, 1 lever, 4 observers, 4 dispensers, 4 pistons, 1 hopper, 2 chests, I believe I said 2 pistons, and 1 trident, a lot of water, so make an infinite water source, and yeah, that is everything. This design comes from Blazed MC, his bedrock channel, from his bedrock videos. It should be his most popular. I'm pretty sure if you just search up bonemeal farm, it should be the 1.21 bedrock. It should be the first thing that pops up. I will link the video in the description. Make sure to check him out. Great person. But yeah, make sure to like, subscribe, and get us to 1,000 subscribers. And see you later.